Rule numero uno.
Oh, yeah.
That whole back row leave.
Really?
Hey, you know what? Sophie's just staying here. She's honorary member of the second team.
Okay, rule number one. Please avoid the you thing. Like, don't be judgmental. You do this and you. So,
Well, you can't tell me to do that.
well, that's judgmental. See, no. Avoid you statements. That will be.
Whatever you say.
Like you are stupid.
Yeah, see, then that would make somebody not want to.
Yeah, I would never seriously say that. About
And being that there's a lot of disruption with us in this class, this thing. Oh, right here.
It looks kind of like an octopus.
You can only talk if you have this thing in your hand.
That's. Oh.
Shut
What he actually said was you. Shut up. That's how it is.
This thing.
So once you get it.
Question.
She can't catch.
Okay. Like when I just forgot what I was gonna ask.
Excuse me. Are you serious?
God, erase your memory. Okay.
Yeah, go throw out your video.
Y'all are 0 for 4 so far on the ideas. Okay. Give the thing.
It's a jellyfish, not an octopus.
Oh wow, jellyfish octopus. When it's kind of out.
And if you can't catch and you miss it, then we just skip you. That's how.
That's not fair.
Okay, my 2 rules are listen. Oh, yeah, hold this thing. Just hold it for me. Listen while other people are talking so that they feel validated and heard. And well, no, that's don't talk while other people are talking. But listening is totally different. And also be honest. Like, I don't know, there's a certain extent of confidentiality that this class should have because we're sharing kind of personal stuff and I don't know what this discussion is about and I don't know if it is personal, but just be honest but also be, like, respectful of other people's hearts. That could have hit my face. Okay, so that's all I have to say.
So,
We skip you.
I think another way to say what Shanna's going to say. Shanna is what some people describe as an active listener. I mean, most of y'all, if y'all actively listen to your parents, it would be a remarkable thing. But they would probably say you're not listening, and you could say, "I heard you, but you weren't listening." Hold on. So active listening. Okay. Yeah, this is confidential. So, what are we going to talk about? Yeah, we talked about this ever so briefly during study hall today. See, she's so excited. Here's the topic: respectful flirting.
What?
Respectful flirting. And here's how this conversation came up. Shanna was talking a little bit about love languages. How many of y'all are familiar with that book, 5 Love Languages?
I read it.
Okay, how many? Put it on.
No, my.
Okay, so I'll let Shanna give a little brief description about it. 2 minutes,
Okay.
30 minutes, 30 seconds on a personal story, and then give that to me.
Wow.
You gotta do it fast.
Fine. Okay, so Sarah can help me because she knows it very well, but there's like 5 love languages, and like depending on how you receive love language, like how you receive and give love, really depends on these things. So, like one of the love languages is quality time. Another is physical touch. Are you writing them down? No. Fine. So love languages, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, and words of affirmation. And for me personally, my love language is quality time and physical touch. But like my mom's, for instance, hers is acts of service and gifts. And so for me, like when my birthday comes around, I'm like, Mom, let's go to Starbucks and just chill or whatever. Like, let's just spend time together. But what she does is she'll just buy me like a ton of gifts, and I'm like, oh, well, thanks. Like, that's great, but I really want to spend time with you. So it's just one of those things, and like that'll help you relate better, and like it'll also help you see their heart, because I could be like, Mom, you don't even know me, blah blah blah, and just get really mad about her, like about it.
Just
Words of affirmation.
words.
Yep, that's supposed to be a W. No, what is this?
Alright.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
And
Yes. And so for me, like I could get really mad at her and disappointed, like I just want to spend time with you, but the way she sees it is like, I give you all these gifts, like can't you see my love through that? So it's just one of those things where it helps you respond better to people that you're in a relationship with, seeing that. Yes.
So, my idea is I read this book probably a decade ago,
French mom.
and I felt like the Lord challenged me with the scripture that says, love is not self-seeking. And I felt that my approach to interacting with other people was the same way that I want them to interact with me. Okay? Like, for example, mine is physical touch. So a lot of times, especially obviously with the guys, I come up, pat on the arm, squeeze the arm, or whatever. That's a way for me to be open, show kindness. And it worked for some people. A lot of other people, it does not work. But I thought that was normal. I didn't understand why everybody didn't receive the same thing. So part of my challenge in this is one to be somewhat selfless in my acts. But two, the reason I chose the subject, respectful flirting, is because if you got your eyes on somebody, I want you to get that somebody. But I still want you to have a clean conscience. Yeah, I mean, if you're dating somebody, man, absolutely, go get it. So I want you to figure out how to do it. But when you lay your head down at night, you have a really clean conscience. Okay?
You're basically saying go get some.
Oh.
What is the sum?
That's kind of
What's that? No, what I'm trying to say is I know everybody longs to be known, to be in community, and to be close proximity to people who care for them. So some of you probably will go get some, but you'll still feel as lonely as ever. So respectful flirting. I can get us started. I guess I need this back. Physical touch. There's a lot of people who've talked about what's appropriate physical touch and what's not appropriate physical touch. So here's the challenge. A higher percentage of guys, that's the language that communicates to them. Physical affection. That does not mean sex or anything like that. It communicates something to them. A lower percentage of women feel the same way. So if you're a guy or if you're a girl, how can you still be respectful to give that communication, that kindness, or receive that combination of kindness?
Can I sit down?
No, you're supposed to be facilitating.
Oh, sorry, facilitating.
So then you turn that way in.
Well, I don't know what you want me to say.
I don't know either. You're just taking it.
Okay.
Okay, we had this thing at this youth group meeting we had yesterday about guys praying for girls, and it was some weird thing with this, what was her name, Rebecca, something like that.
No names.
Well, erase that,
Confidentiality.
This woman in leadership had a problem with the guys praying for girls because, like, she said there was something like girls wanting to receive the prayer, but at the same time focusing on the guys who's praying